everyone. We are Wednesday morning. 2.5 in today for heated seats. Yeah, workshop's going to be 30 degrees today and we're having heated seats in a car. We've got a T6 for a head unit fascia and a Golf. We've got to check out the rear wiper. Apparently stopped working. The import we did the other day. Obviously the wiper is on the store and we haven't touched that, but we've got to check it out anyway. Seems to be a month of it at the minute. Getting blamed for really random things. As soon as you touched my car, my MOT ran out. As soon as you fitted a radio, my wife left me. As soon as you fitted dash cameras, I've had an accident. Crazy time. But get the KTM going, off to the shop, enjoy some riding. It's going to be a warm muggy one apparently today. We've got rain on Thursday and then Friday it brightens up a little bit and it's supposed to get really hot over the weekend and next week. I'm not looking forward to that one when I'm working. But I'm going to get off to the shop, get coffee, start the day, see you in a bit. Morning everyone. Friday? Yeah, Friday. We've had a Polo in first thing this morning. CarPlay and Android Auto stereo. So original factory system has been removed. We've got microphone, DAB. Why's it got a sock on it?
What?
Why'd you put a glove on it?
Because it was on the dash. From the old,
it was from the old. It was from the old kit. Yeah, no, we don't need that.
Oh, okay. Well,
no microphone buzz bees for us. So microphone up there, USB in the glove box, and then CarPlay and Android Auto in the dash. 77 Pioneer, looking sweet. We're playing with carbon stuff. Shh.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning everyone. Following on from our continuation of Friday, this is me and Dan working on a T6. We are currently putting some heated seats in. Customer's wife wanted to have heated seats. This was not an option on their bus. So here we are dismantling seat bases, putting in heating pads and running everything out the back. The camera took a shit on us and we lost a file which kind of explained this, so here's voiceover Alex telling you what we're doing. Right everyone, we're back on the router table. As you can see from the left in the middle of the picture, next to the orange hose, I have fabricated a cardboard template for a design and shape, hence why the Lotus you'll see in a minute has a load of masking tape over the back of it. And I'm just trimming up a what would be a spoiler leg in MDF, just so I can get a feel and a sense for how it's going to sit on the back of the car. This one is certainly going to annoy the purists, but I'm doing it in such a way that I can actually reverse this. So the original spoiler holes on the back of the car are being used, but I'm looking to make my own leg stays, if you will, for a forged carbon wing onto the back of the Lotus. I love the GT wing look on cars, and I hate the spoiler that's actually on the Lotus, the original one. It sits right in my eye line, so I can't see who is behind me. And obviously if you're being followed by police, it's not a good idea to have something on such a fast car that you can't really tell who is behind you, because the original spoiler does block that out. So here I am just kind of imagining where the stays are going to work. They're going to sit onto the original spoiler holes and give me a GT wing look on the back of the Lotus, but obviously can be reversed if I want to. Meanwhile, as I'm sitting pondering what to do with the spoiler legs and how it's going to look, Dan has currently got a Nissan Note in, and he is just building up the fascia. It's having a Pioneer unit, fascia kit, steering controls. The standard radio has taken a dump, so he is currently fitting up the radio in plastics, piano black plastics, and a cage support. And then we got interrupted.
Morning everyone. It's Saturday. So Dan is playing with a fly box that's pink. He's bought it, customers bought it in for us to fit. We have a Wago attached to it for some reason. Apparently this is a switch to turn it on and off. Yeah, because what you do is you short the sub out to turn it off. There's a massive Allen key stuck to the back of the sub randomly. So Dan is going to unfuck that wiring. I'm currently making a false floor for this RS3, which has some kicker stuff in it. And we've got to reprocess the amplifier for him because he's had a tune upgrade on the live dash. So he's had the Google dash put into it and they've messed with the tune. But we're making a false floor so we don't have to ruin the original. It's hot as balls. We've had a Dacia already cancelled because we haven't got the right stuff for it, which is fantastic. And we're sweating. So come back to you in a bit. See you soon. Ciao. Right everyone, so we've been cracking on. I've got the parcel shelf cut, so we've got 6x9s in.
There's a blast for the pass in the
We got a cover on the screws to protect his fingers. So obviously if you rub your arm under here, you're not going to get a self-tapper through the forearm. Dan is just running in power ground live earth ignition. Got his edge unit out, signal in for the rear speakers. This has got 4 speakers, so we're going to cut the rears off. Obviously it's not a case of doubling up, so we're running 6 off of 4. So that's that. We've got power situated in here as well. And then I am done trimming. Got the false floor in for the Audi. So obviously the sub is sunken. We've got a little handle there to put his hands in if he needs to lift up the floor, but That's the false floor made for the Audi, so he can keep his regular false floor and not trash it. So he's had an update on this. I'm just going to drop the glove box and run a tune on the key again to make sure we're set up, because he said it was sounding a bit funky, so we're going to have a look at that. See you in a bit.
2 male, 1 female.
They've sent us the wrong ones then.
So, but we've only got 4.
They've sent us the wrong ones. Say hello, Neil. Hi everyone, we are just tuning in the Audi, doing the key 200.4 retune, making sure that the buyout mode in the front is working right, and then we can set the crossover and fader. Sorry, we can set the fader, not the crossover. That's doing with the amp sub and stuff is cut out. I will show you that in a minute. But we're just waiting on happy tone on this thing. When it's done its little setup, Dan is cracking on with this one. It's nearly done. 6x9's are ready. He's just sorting in the signal through the edge unit. But good little RS3. Shh. Come on, happy tone. Come on, happy tone. I have paint on clothes today, look. It's too warm to work. Need to go to the beach. Happy tune. Go. So, in the back, there's our cutout. This sits lower, but obviously I've got the key 500.1 undone at the minute. So we've got the space, but I'm gonna get this set up and I'll come back to you in a bit. See you soon. Oh. Right then everyone, end of play for Saturday. Currently 31. We are on a big black industrial estate and the concrete is soaking up the heat. So it is really hot and sticky, not pleasant. So we've done our work, we've got everything done. We have one cancellation, didn't show up, but unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast at the minute. But that's it. It's going to be even hotter tomorrow. Thank God I've got the day off. And it isn't going to cool down until Tuesday, they say. So if you're out and about today, or the weekend, have a safe one. Be careful. Keep your sun cream on. Keep hydrated, and I'll see you soon.